Okay, so hey you two. I am 13 weeks pregnant today. I know I didn't make a video last week, but it was because while I was at home, I realized that even if I made a video, it would have taken like hours and hours and hours to upload it because my internet at home is really, really bad. And I just felt that it would be better to wait and catch everyone up when I got here because I would have been so upset about the amount of time that it took to upload the video that I probably would have just given up on it anyway. So I didn't even make one while I was at home. Okay, so starting with 12 weeks, I had a bit of time where I had trouble keeping food down again. It was right after I hit 12 weeks that I was just like, oh my god, why is this happening again? Like, I just want to enjoy food. I'm here with my family and I want to go out and I want to eat dinners and I just wanted something that I couldn't have at that point. So yeah, that was a big thing, especially since while I was at home I decided not to tell my aunt and my dad just because I kind of chickened out about it. It's more of a thing that I can't do in person, so I don't know. I guess I'm just being really immature about it, which I kind of hate myself for, but I can't. I wouldn't be able to say it. Like, if I sat down with my dad and was like, well, I have something to tell you, he'd be like, what? And then I'd make up something because I just couldn't. I don't know. I am so worried about losing my family, at least that part of my family, over this. The rest of them I'm not worried about at this point, and I know that they're going to be there for me, but it's just so hard to overcome the fact that what I'm about to say to them could potentially make them walk out of my life forever, and so I just haven't been able to do it. So I think with my dad, I'm probably just going to text him at some point in the near future, and my aunt, I may talk to her over Skype because it's a bit easier. It's still hard, but a bit easier than actually like in her car or at a public place at lunch with her, which is pretty much the only times I saw her over break. So that didn't happen yet. It's going to happen because it has to, but it hasn't yet. Let's see. While I was home for break, I spent a lot of time with the baby's father. We talked about things and what we both want, and pretty much it comes down to I want to finish school. Like, that's all I want for myself. Is I want to have the life that I like set out to have when I came to school, and I want this baby to have a good life. And I know that if I can have the kid get through college, that it can have the life that I wanted to have with me as a family. And all the baby's father wants is to graduate high school because he's not even done with high school yet. He'll be done this summer, hopefully. He had a bit of a bad year because his family was going through some stuff and they moved all over the place and it put him behind. So he would have been done last year, but with all of his family troubles, he ended up behind a year and a piece, actually. He's going to have to take an English over the summer. Hopefully he'll do okay with that. But I believe in him. My mom doesn't. My mom thinks he's just going to be a failure forever because it's what his family left him, but I don't think so. I think that he's better than that, and he's better than where he came from. And he wants to either, after he graduates, he either wants to go into the military or he wants to go to the police academy and become a police officer. Neither one of those is a perfectly fine option for me for him to do. I just want him to be what he wants and get what he wants, and he's really excited about having a family, which is kind of surprising because he's not done with high school yet. But we talked for a long time before I came to college about being together, getting married, and all of that stuff, and it was just kind of a thing that we planned to do at some point, and we just didn't know when it was going to happen, and we didn't really planned for it to happen before he was done with high school and before I was done with college, but I mean, hey, things like that just kind of spring up on you. But I spent a lot of time with him. I went to my dad's house for a night, and like I said, I didn't tell him. He didn't say anything, didn't seem to notice. And let's see, I had lunch with my aunt one day, and that was one of the days that I was having trouble with food, so I ate something really small, and it was amazing she didn't say something about how little I ate, but I mean, what else could I do? I couldn't eat and then vomit, because that would have been even worse. So, I ate with her, and then I didn't see her again over break, and me and my mom talked a little, not a lot. I think she is starting to suspect that I'm not going to give my baby up for adoption or anything like that, and it worries her, and I know that it does, but I'm hoping that I can like make her worry less about it as time goes on. And we went out and bought me maternity clothes, because I, halfway through break, started to not be able to button my pants. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later, and I was hoping it would be later, but most of my pants at this point do not button. Almost all of them, actually. So, the main concern of buying for like what maternity clothes to buy first was just work pants, because I have to go to work and I have to have the right pants when I go to work. So if my work pants don't fit, that's a problem. So we got 2 pairs of pants that I can wear to work, and then there was a cute skirt on sale. It's not quite warm enough for skirts yet, even though it is like a floor length skirt. It's not quite cold enough. Not quite cold enough. No, it's not quite warm enough outside for that yet. But I have one. I also got 2 shirts, both of which could go with the skirt, but I probably won't wear them with the skirt all the time. And when I did that, the maternity place like registered me, and I got gift cards galore and all kinds of stuff, so that's exciting. I even got a gift card for like a baby wearing sash thing that's like $30, so I can get a $30 baby wearing thing for free. Pretty badass. I'm excited about that, actually. And let's see, overall, my break was nice. I wanted to go to one of those like Japanese steakhouse places where they cook your food for you, and I told my mom before I came home that like that's what I wanted to do. And then the day that we went, I like couldn't eat all of it because I was gonna be sick. I was so sad. I was like, really? But I did eat a good portion of it. Like I ate enough that I tasted everything and I enjoyed it a lot. But anyway, let's see, other symptoms this week and last week. Mostly just headaches. But not like migraines. Like just I get hungry and I get a headache and then I eat, and for a while I would feel sick. Today and yesterday it hasn't been bad. Like I haven't felt sick when I ate. But when I first got back to school, it was still kind of residually there from the like end of break, but it's starting to go away again, and I'm hoping that it stays away this time because I really would like to eat. So that's pretty much all that happened. I got my insurance, and I have made an appointment at the OBGYN place in, I think I'm not sure technically what county it's in, but it's near the actual hospital here, where I go to school. So I have my appointment there tomorrow morning, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to make a video when I come back tomorrow about what happened and how I like the place and all that, because it is my first appointment there. But I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that because I have another class and I have work. So we'll see how that goes. And I guess the only other symptom is I'm really, really getting bigger. Like, before it was bad, but it was like manageably bad. Now I actually have to think about what clothes I'm putting on when I go out, because some of them don't fit, some of them just look ridiculous now, and some of them just make me look like 3 times bigger than I actually already am. So I actually think about it. I'm like, what can I wear that is not gonna make me look like a house? So these last 2 days I've been wearing really baggy-ish sweaters. Like, they're not baggy, they're just meant to kind of fall on you. They're not form-fitting. And the first day of classes back at school, I wore my maternity pants because I didn't feel like dealing with having unbuttoned pants all day, which I did today. So, I mean, I guess it's gonna happen. So, today I dealt with walking around with literally my pants unbuttoned all day long, because it was just not happening, even in the morning. And normally I can button my pants in the morning, but not at night. But no, it was just not even this morning, not even before I'd eaten anything could I button these pants. So I was so sad that it's happening at this point, because maternity clothes are expensive as hell. Like, if anybody knows where I can get less expensive maternity clothes, I would be so grateful, because I know, like, where I can get really, really nice baby clothes for $1 a onesie and things like that. Like, that I know where to find those, but I have no idea where to find affordable maternity clothing, because even the sale rack at the maternity store that I went to with my mom, it was like $25 for a pair of pants, and that's on sale. And I'm like, that's so dumb. Like, $10 for a pair of pants on sale, sure. 25? No. So yeah. That's becoming a bit of an issue, is I don't have clothes that fit. And while we're on that subject, I guess I'll show you my belly. Oh jeez. There's so many things underneath of my chair. So I'm wearing a very odd ensemble today, because I needed a tank top, because this sweater doesn't always cover, like, the fact that my pants were unbuttoned. So I needed one, and I just kind of grabbed the first one that I saw, and it was like gray. So but anyway, this first. This is the front. I'm starting to lose my belly button. Like, it's really shallow, almost flat. This is the side with the shirt on. Shirt up. That's really weird lighting behind me, because it's still sunny and I have the light on, so it's like you're losing a little bit of. There we go. But I am definitely solid in this area now, because it just doesn't happen. But there's that side. Front the shirt up. See my losing of my belly button. Ooh, nice, wonderful glare there. But anyway, I don't know. I feel kind of big for this early on, but I'm not positive about that. It's all kind of right here. So yeah, my tattoo is still faring pretty well. I got some stretch mark cream over break too, so that I can make sure that doesn't interfere with my tattoo. And that's pretty much all. Like I said, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. I'll try to make a video when I get back. If not, I should have time to make it on Friday. And I will tell you guys how that went. And hopefully everything's good. So keep watching, subscribe, like my videos, do whatever you do. But bless be.